Hello guys, welcome to Preet'sCarWorld. Today I'm here at Vauxhall Hampstead and I'm standing in front of this Vauxhall Corsa E. So as you can see at the front, it's a grille which has been set into a parallelogram shape, and these both are for the AC. And this one's bigger, so it can feed more air inside AC and heating. These are the sensors for to tell you how far away you are from any object in front of you. And at the front there's like a splitter to help the car's economy and airflow. And so if you move down here, there's some fog lights on both sides, as you can see, and there's some vents in both sides so it can help feed the air to the tires. And so if you move around here, you see these are Michelin outside tires, and these are for normally driving, and they're really good for highway driving because they last a long time. And so if you move down here, there's some curves in the bonnet to help the car's aero and airflow system. And down here there's some side skirts to help the car's economy. And the curves continue down at the back over here, and there's these arches which are colored as the same color as the car, so it can look better and the wheels don't look too showy. And so if you move down here at the back, there's a very big space for a hatchback. And so as you can see, it's a rectangular shape and it's very deep, so it's very easy to take out. So if I just demonstrate it, like you could just easily take it out, and then you could just pull it easily. And it's very big, and total boot capacity is around 300 liters and a maximum of around 270 liters. And it's a very usable space. And this is a removable thing, and you could just remove it from the hatches on both sides, and then you could just keep it here. And because it's so deep, you wouldn't really see it that much. And there's some vents on both sides here to help the cars so it can keep it cool. And there's some holes on both sides so it can help with the luggage. And you can fit around 5 medium-sized luggage bags in here, which is very usable for most families. And so it's a very big and usable space. So if you move down here, it is electric, as you can see, because it's fitted with the electric charger. And it has a total battery capacity of around 54 kilowatt hours, and the motor which is powering this car has a total output of around 134 horsepower, which is a very good amount for a hatchback, and it's very nippy. And if you move down here, there's some more curves, and this side mirror is made specially, so if you get too close to a car, if you're parking, it'll start beeping, and so it can give you a regenerative feedback, and so you can keep the car away from another car. And so if you move down here, Vauxhall fit this car with special lights, and they're really bright so you can see easily in front of you. And if a car is coming the other way, the driver won't be dazzled because they're made in a special way. Okay, let's move on to the interior of the Vauxhall Corsa. Okay, this is the interior of the Vauxhall Corsa E. So as you can see, it's a very neat layout, and you might see there's like this white effect on the doors and the center console, and it's very bright, so it can make the car look more brighter. And it's fingerprint proof, so if you just keep your hand on it and let go, your fingerprint will be disappeared. And as you can see, this is like a carbon fiber-ish texture at the top over here. And if you move down over here, this is a 7-inch display, and there's some shortcut buttons here if you turn on the car. And it's a very usable space. This is the lock for the car. This is the E button, so if you press it, the car will go into its most efficient mode. If you press this button, the screen will turn on, and you might think it's for the car, but it's actually not. And this is the hazard lights over here. This is for the climate control, and you can select either cold or hot. This is the max settings for the heating system. And if you press this, the heat in the car will be released from the rear windows. And if you press this button, the car will stay in between around 27 degrees and a maximum of around 32 degrees, and it will differ from that. if you press this, the air inside will keep moving around. And this is for the AC, and you can change the temperature of the AC to hot or cold. And if you move down here, this is for the button, and if you press this, the lane control system will turn off. This is for the Wi-Fi. This is for the Wi-Fi as well, and this is for the child lock. This is the gear selector. So if you, and right now it's in park, but if you pull it down, it will go into reverse, and if you pull it up, it will automatically go to park. And if you look down here, there's a park button, and if you pull it when you're at a red light, the car will automatically go into park. So if you're in diversion, you don't have to faff about at the gear selector. This is the drive mode, which is a kind of the same as the gear selector. There's some cup holders here, 2 cup holders, and they're pretty deep, so any drink you put in here won't move around as much. There's some extra space over here, and this is a special armrest, so you can go forward and back at the same time. And if you just pull this button, there's extra space in here, which is a really good thing. So if you want to keep stuff in it, it can stay there. And if you just want to armrest, you could just pull it out and you could just put your arm on it. And these seats are kind of like bucket seats, which keep you stuck in place and you wouldn't move around as much. And over here, as you might see, there are big gas and brake pedals, so you wouldn't forget which one you're pressing. And on the steering wheel, as you can see, this is the resolution, and this is setting mode. This is a type of cruise control buttons. This is the mem mode for the center console. And if you press this button, the car will automatically accept a call if you're receiving one. This is for the voice control. This is for a button to turn up or lower the volume. And this is for the adjustment for the steering wheel. And these are the vents for the AC and cooling and the heating. And this is a space where you can keep anything here, but if you put your phone here, it will automatically start charging if the car's on. And this is a USB plug, and this is a 12-volt socket. So overall, at the front is a very easy to use and very comfortable to sit. Okay, let's move on to the back. So this is going to be the rear. So when you move in, you find that there's a lot of leg space and a lot of head space, even though this is a very short and very cramped car. But you might not notice, but it's very comfortable to sit. As you can see down here, you can stretch your feet out, and you can be relaxed if you're on a long drive. And if you're a tall person, you wouldn't be too uncomfortable, and you wouldn't need to lean too much if you're too tall. And these seats are specially made, so if you just pull them, they will easily fold down, and they're very light. They're very comfortable as well, like the front seats, like they're kind of like bucket seats, and they have special stripes on them, as you can see, to make it look more like a race car. And these are special leather headrests over here to make you feel comfortable. And even if you're sitting in the back row and in the middle, you wouldn't be too cramped. And there's plenty of space to stretch your feet out. So overall, at the back is a very big and comfortable space. And if you look here, there's big speakers here, so you can have a booming experience of anything you're listening to. And there's some extra storage space where you can keep some bottles. And this is some armrest, and there's special material on it to so you can have a comfortable time putting your arm on it. And overall, at the back is very comfortable. Okay, let's move on to the front. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked my video. If you have any suggestions, please comment down below. Please consider subscribing and liking to my channel to help me make more videos. Thank you. Bye.